In this podcast, I'm going to be sharing with you how I went from feeling completely lost to now working full time with Oracle starting this June. If you've been listening to this podcast consistently, you know I usually post on Sundays, but this week's a little different because I actually get my wisdom teeth out tomorrow, so not looking forward to that at all. But just thought I'd let you know. Anyways, I love keeping these short and sweet, so let's get right into it. To start, my college journey started at Florida State University, and to sum up those 2 years of my life, it was just filled with me making so many bad decisions. I wasn't going to class, I wasn't getting involved, I was doing dumb things like going out when I literally had an exam in the coming days. So just many bad decisions that I had to own up to. Now, in that, I realized that I needed to make a change. And this led to me having to transfer schools to the rival school, the University of Florida. And when I got to the University of Florida, this is where I felt completely lost. I had no friends. I literally never left my apartment and was just sad, honestly, every day. But when I look back at those moments 3 years ago, what was it that changed? What was it that led to me getting involved in many organizations, having a great friend support group around me? What was it that made me get this offer with Oracle? And I realized it all led to one simple piece of advice, one simple lesson. Small daily improvements add up. So, for me, I still remember the date. It was March 13th, 2022. I was so low when I first transferred to UF, and I could not figure out what I could do with my life. But I decided I'm going to take one small step tomorrow. And that small step was simply just going to the gym. Just showing up. Didn't have to be a crazy workout. Didn't have to be for 2 hours. Just show up to the gym. And that's exactly what I did. After I fell in love with the consistent improvement of showing up for yourself every single day with no matter what it is. So this little consistent gym workout that became a routine for me led into me showing up to student organization meetings, showing up to class, showing up and doing things a little more every day, whether that's studying or reading more or cooking more. And it all started with just one small improvement, one small habit that became of me going to the gym led to all these other consistent improvements in my life. So with the podcast title of, what really was it that shaped my life when I was feeling completely lost, it was that small daily improvement every single day. So to end this podcast, I want to ask you, what are some ways that you can improve every single day? When you're studying, if you say you're studying for 20 minutes, try 25 minutes. Push yourself just a little more. If you say you're going to the gym, show up for even just 15 minutes. If you say that you are going to go for a walk outside, go for that walk outside. Once you start to just show up in small ways for yourself, you start to build confidence. You start to build that real trust with yourself where all of these big future goals you have become so much easier because you know it just takes those small daily improvements. So, with that, if you got anything from this episode, to summarize it, it is simply that it's okay to go through whatever you're going through. It's okay to fall flat on your face. And how you can get through those tough challenges is by just focusing on those small daily improvements that will add up so that you can level up your life. Thank you all for listening, and I'm excited for next Sunday. Hopefully I'm feeling better with my wisdom teeth surgery, And again, I appreciate you all for listening and I hope you all have a great week ahead. See ya.